Now we're live.
Now we're live, officially. Yeah. Good to go. Everybody, welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast. We're chilling. We're kicking it. We got the mood light setting. Feeling nice, feeling blessed.
There's no mood light, bro. Cut the shit.
Yo. Do you want to do the intro? Do you want to do the intro?
Yo, pause with the mood lights, bro. There's no mood lights. I don't know the fuck you're
do you want to do the intro, yes or no?
Just hurry up, man.
Oh, so now I can do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, we got the mood light going, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you keep acting up. I'm going to ASMR this.
What the fuck is ASMR? Is it?
Hey, everyone. It's another episode of the Don't Be Mad podcast.
Put on his Kelly voice.
I know, you sound like fucking that. What's that creep from
that's late night radio, bro.
No, it's not.
Thank you guys for tuning in to WDBM.
Bro, I'm not listening to shit.
I'm your boy Matthew, aka Lefty Lucky, and I'm joined here with my brothers in arms. You want to introduce yourself, fellas?
Yeah, that sounded so wrong.
Jamal, I blame you for everything that comes after this, huh? That's all I'm telling you.
What? Blame me for what?
For him talking the way he is. That's you.
Bro, he's in his bag, bro. That's all it is.
It'd be truly appreciated if you introduce yourself to the listeners.
Can you speak like a fucking normal man, bro? Like your balls dropped at least?
I don't think a person whose balls didn't drop would be able to speak
You sound like
in this tone.
Barry Manilow, bro.
I mean, all of it could have been avoided if you allowed me to do the intro as I was.
Oh, so now you're being petty.
Yes.
It's a female trait, but okay.
Call it what you want.
Go ahead, Jason. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's Jason here. What's up, everyone? I'm not doing the whole intro, so don't worry about that.
I appreciate you, Jason, for introducing yourself this evening. So, guys, as you know, it's...
Bro, we're not going to continue the fucking episode. Just cut the shit,
bro. All right. I think he gets the point.
I get the point, all right.
It's episode 97. How was your week? How's the mental health? How have you guys been?
I'm good.
I'm good too, man.
Yeah, you sure?
I'm alive, like 95.
Seemed a bit edgy not too long ago. You guys say less and less every week. It's kind of sad.
It's not me, it's Jamal.
The fuck you mean it's me, bro? Yo, you have nothing to say. I'm not the one controlling your emotions, bro.
Such an asshole.
It's me. I'm fine. I could describe my vibe in one word. I'm okay. I'm set.
It's beautiful, man. Glad to hear it.
All right.
Glad to hear it.
Great.
You're just good.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'm always good.
Allow me to be the speaker once again. You know, to give our listeners something to hear.
Oh.
I had a pretty nice week. You know, I've been stepping up my gym game, you know, trying to get myself nice and healthy, you know, because wintertime, you got to keep yourself social, you know, trying to stave off the seasonal depression.
Seasonal depression?
Yeah, you know, it's a thing where, like, because you don't get much sunlight as it is. You're either inside working or the couple of minutes you get when you go outside leaving work and it's already, like, hitting sunset and all that shit. It's kind of trash, you know? It sucks.
Oh.
So a good way to like keep the energy up. And I mean, this is kind of like a tip for people at home too, you know, keep active, you know, get that energy going, lift some weights, do some cardio. It's nice.
Can't take this nigga seriously.
That's your fault, not mine. So yeah, I've been going to the gym, trying to make sure I maintain it. Been doing this new thing where I try to do like 2 to 3 days in between my rest days, you know, to really make sure I'm getting the results I need. And it's been helping out. Like I've been feeling really good and energetic during this, you know, darker days as winter is getting into the depths.
So you're going to say winter is coming or some shit.
Very poetic. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to attain.
They ruined all of their little Easter eggs with that last season.
Oh,
we can talk about that on the Decades TV shows episode.
One of the worst shit that ever got created.
Fuck that shit. Hey, whoa, watch your mouth.
I ain't watching shit.
Yeah, so then you have no opinion.
One of the worst shit that ever got created.
It's a great show until they passed the books, pretty much. That's what ruined it. But like I said, we will get there on that episode. Should we talk a little bit of sports?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah?
Sure.
Do you guys, hey, JC, watch any football this week?
Nah, I was busy actually looking for places, so I didn't see any.
Bro, you watched the fucking game,
you
bro.
You were
cut it out. You watch the game.
We are not.
No,
we are not
ask-
blaming this on your girlfriend.
As Christina, I didn't have time to watch
you
football.
conveniently didn't watch football.
Every Sunday for not watching any football.
Yeah, I don't watch football.
You're a horrible boyfriend. How dare you? First off, you should watch with her.
She doesn't like football.
You ease her into it. You don't.
She wants no part of
Full
it.
force. Like you let her watch her show on the laptop while you got it on the big
absolutely no
screen
part.
type of thing.
Absolutely no
I
part.
wanna go into the other room.
She absolutely wants no part of football.
You're horrible, Jason.
I mean, shit. She has to watch the Steelers every week. I
I
wouldn't want no
I
parts
was
of
gonna
football
say,
either.
you know, if
Hockey.
like we all know my Broncos are bad, but if you had to watch a team that consistently finds a way to lose in the fourth quarter week after week, like
Yeah.
his Chargers do, I wouldn't be a fan of
Neither
football
would I.
either. You know, as they did this week against my Broncos. You know, it was a very nice game. I watched it. I sat there and I was like, I actually anticipated a loss because we've been getting a lot of those this year. But I was like, you know what? We beat the Chargers once. Let's see if we can do it again.
You did.
And by golly,
Against the great Phillip Rivers.
it was probably one of the worst games I've ever watched.
Wasn't your second string QB playing? Or third string?
This was like, our third guy.
Yeah. And they
Wasn't
beat
he
Phillip
wasn't even the
Rivers.
second.
Amazing. It's supposed to be a first
Drew
ballot Hall of
Lock
Fame.
went out there, and you know what?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Eh,
Not
Jamal,
bad for
where's
a
Eli?
rookie coming off of injury at that.
I know.
Not bad for a
Jamal,
rookie.
when was the last time Eli played a game in the national?
Hey,
Football League?
we're
I'm
not
asking a
talking.
question.
We're not talking about Eli right now. We're talking about how my terrible, horrible Denver football Broncos beat. Wait,
I find it
beat
funny.
your Los Angeles football Chargers.
Okay, I admit that.
That
But you
is
see,
what we're
I
talking
find
about right
I
now.
find it funny that you always claim the Broncos, but when Orlando Magic keep losing, you going for Oklahoma City.
I love how he wants to spin this and change
Hey,
the
I'm
script.
just saying. I claim
we
my
are
team
talking
win or lose.
about the fact that
I claim my team win or lose.
my Denver Broncos beat you for the second time this
Okay.
season, which means no matter what happens
okay.
when this season is over, one thing will hold true.
You have bragging rights?
The Denver Broncos are a better football team than the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay, but let me ask you, like,
That was known before the beginning
why
of the season.
why is it that you always claim when the Denver wins, but when Orlando loses,
Hey,
you
week
claim another
after
team.
week, what have I done here?
You claim another team though.
Week after week, what have I have
Listen,
come in here
All I'm saying is video
with
evidence.
smiles or with gloom and talked
Jamali.
about what my Broncos have done. A lot more gloom than
Jamali,
smiles. might
don't I
add.
claim my team win or lose? I claim it win or lose. You
You
lose.
claim 'em.
You guys lose.
He didn't watch him this
Hey,
week.
you
but he
guys
claims
lose.
them.
You guys lose. You claim another
But
team.
I mean, he did say that there was a lot of bad calls, so I don't know how he would have known that if he didn't watch it.
I watch highlights. That's enough to tell me.
Bro, highlights never tell you about calls.
His story is starting to have some cracks in them.
Hey, all I'm saying is I claim my
Just
team
like
win or
Phillip
lose.
Rivers' pathway to the Hall of Fame.
All I'm saying, I claim my team win or lose. You can't even claim Jamal. You can't even claim your quarterback right now.
He's not playing. Eli hasn't played since week 3.
Hey, this isn't about
Why?
Eli Manning.
Eli hasn't played.
This is all about
Hold on.
Phillip Rivers needing to go home and be the family man
That he's
he
supposed to
is
be.
literally a Hall of Famer at doing with his 9 kids. Go home and be a good father to them. Stop making the long trips to the football field where you keep fucking up. Go home. Be a family man.
See,
You're
hey,
good at it.
He hates when his team wins. He claims them. When they lose, he claims a different team from a different state.
Hey,
Completely.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
just saying, Eli's
What team have I claimed
You
outside of
claim
my
the Oklahoma
Denver?
City Thunder. When Magic are losing,
What? Okay.
and there's proof of
You
this.
keep
There's video
doing this.
proof.
You keep doing this, and I can literally give you the whole layout of it. When that shit happened, I was mad that we traded Victor Oladipo. I was venting, but I still remained with my Magic, and
I
everybody
mean, he
fucking
still
knows
wears their
this.
jersey and their hats.
Everybody fucking knows this. So you keep bringing up something that actually has
Hey,
zero relevance.
I told you it took
but
me 2
you are
seconds
not
to find.
going to turn this story
It took
of
me
your
2
shitty ass Chargers
Yeah, they're fucking
and my
trash, bro.
celebratory
I
laugh
never
because
claimed-
this is all
Listen.
I have this year.
Listen, I never claimed any other team when my teams lose. I don't do that. You do
Yo.
that with you did that with your Magic. I never did that.
Hey, I have
Our
never
Lakers, our
walked
Lakers
away
have
from my
been
Magic.
bad for the number of past years.
I
until
shit on all
recently.
my teams the same way I praise all my teams, and there is evidence of this throughout all my social medias.
Yeah,
I
you
have
can shit on your
literally
team.
shat on the
Huh?
Broncos, and I've praised the Broncos. Chelsea FC, I've praised and I've shat on. I am an emotional fan, and I release in all facets of the spectrum.
Listen, I love basketball as much as anyone, but I don't claim other teams though. I don't do that.
Oh, bro.
I don't do that. I just don't claim other
Look,
teams.
you can spin all you want. All that
think
matters
other
is the Broncos went 2-0 against the Chargers this season.
Now you sound like a Giants
Which
fan.
means-
2 rings.
Which means we have 3 rings, buddy, okay? 3. Don't forget that. Which means at the end of this season, regardless of records, the Denver football Broncos are better than the Los Angeles football Chargers.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wish I had like a little ding.
Bro, don't worry. Phillip Rivers is almost there, man.
That's all I wanted to talk about in football.
Man, I have nothing to say.
Yeah,
You
'cause
know,
your team has
we can
nothing
switch it
do.
up to basketball since
What?
he wants to talk about it so much.
What did you say?
Your team not do nothing.
Bro, I would rather my team not do nothing than go out there and embarrass himself every week.
That is
Well,
true.
what do you think the Giants are?
Bro, we're not an embarrassment. It's expected for us to lose. Yo, I've watched Phillip Rivers all season. The last play of the game and the first play of the game always are interceptions. Like, he's the best player on the opposing team 9 out of 10 times.
Jamal is a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just a fact spinner.
Just the hate.
Bro, you keep talking about Eli. Eli hasn't played. Eli's been chilling outside. You know what fact? You know what I think it is? I think Eli wears his rings on his throwing hands. He needs to stop. All them diamonds just weigh his shit down.
He's the only quarterback to throw himself out of a Hall of Fame discussion. The only quarterback.
No,
to do
he's
so.
still in there.
He's not it. Yo, get out of here, bro.
He's still in there.
Yo, I don't even know how you could say that about Eli and then you fucking praise Phillip Rivers. Rivers is trash, bro.
Let me ask you a question,
Don't
Jamal.
bite. This is his way of deflecting.
No, I just want to ask Jamal your question.
What?
Jamal, he like you.
No,
gotta-
no, let
you
him
gotta
ask
realize
his
he does this
question.
every
I wanna
time.
ask you a
Anytime
question.
there's
Let him
anything
ask
bad,
his
he
question.
deflects.
I want to ask you a
He
question.
Go
deflects.
ahead, ask your
Don't let
question.
him do it.
How am I
Jamal.
deflecting? I claim my team lost.
Ask
You claim
your
other
question.
teams when you lost.
Ask your question.
Deflection.
Ask your question. Go ahead.
If the Giants didn't have Michael Strahan in that defense with Justin Tuck and all them boys, are you guys winning the Super Bowl?
If shit had bone, it would walk.
I'm asking.
I'm just saying.
I'm asking.
They won. I'm not asking no if, buts,
I'm asking
and
you the question.
If Lakers didn't have Shaquille O'Neal, would Kobe won the ring?
No.
There
Not
you
those
go.
championships. No. And
Okay, so now
I could easily say that, but you can't.
No.
I could easily say that.
We're
but you
not gonna
can't.
fly over that quickly.
Jason, you really walked right into that one.
Because you know why? When we had this conversation last week or whenever it was, a couple weeks ago, you made it very clear. We have tape, audio, and video of you saying that Kobe was more of a factor to those championships he won with Shaq. And now you're just saying Shaq was pivotal for him to win. Interesting. Go ahead. You were saying?
I said Shaq was pivotal for him to win. Did I say Shaq was more of a factor for him to win? That's two different. There's two different things you're saying.
Bro, you cannot be pivotal
That's
and
two
not be a
different things.
factor. It's impossible for you to be pivotal and not be a factor.
Robert Ory was a factor for them. He wasn't pivotal because they could have won another game. But
Do you understand the definition of the word pivotal?
Before we jump into this huge rabbit hole,
Did the Lakers need Robert Ory to win the championship? No. They did not need Robert Ory to win the championship.
But who was speaking of Robert Ory?
Hey, Mr. Game Winner himself.
He has
Yeah, that's
5
a game winner,
championships,
but
by the
Lakers
way.
Put some respect on him.
No, how much champion? He has 7 championships.
7 rings.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
not- you just tell me who's
Future made a
pivotal.
song about him. Put some respect on the man.
Yeah.
You just tell me he's pivotal.
My left and right hand, Robert
Pivotal
Ory.
mean that it's essential.
He wasn't this. They did.
Shaquille was you're saying Shaquille O'Neal was not essential for Kobe Bryant to win those 3 championships.
Shaquille O'Neal was pivotal.
Guys,
if they did not have him, they would not
We have
win the
this
championship.
conversation a lot.
I'm just saying. I'm just here, just making sure that he goes.
If we're
over
going to
his own
talk
way.
NBA, let's talk about what's recently went down
with.
how the NBA, to have something spoken about with Carmelo, made him the Western Conference Player of the Week.
For doing absolutely nothing.
Literally. We all know it was all for PR. But I mean, last week we spoke about how he was putting up some decent numbers,
He did put up decent numbers, and what?
but not enough to be the Defensive Player of the Year.
Not the
No,
the
year.
week.
Offensive player of the week.
Offensive. I think he is a good offensive player, and I'll tell you why. Let me
No,
just.
well, I don't think it was offense or defense. I think it was just Player of the Week.
But I think that is because I think he came in and he made a bigger impact on the game than anybody was willing to give him prior to that.
Luka Doncic put up a triple-double in a victory
And
over
he's
the
been
Lakers.
doing that since the beginning of the season.
He's averaging a triple-double, yes.
So is LeBron.
But to do it up against the number 1 team in the West Conference is pretty big.
It
Plus,
is big, but the
you
thing,
have
but
James
that's not
Harden.
the point. That's not the point.
What's the point?
Because if that was the case, LeBron James would be MVP every fucking year.
No,
I'm
we
just
know
saying.
that conversation.
I'm talking. I think they're looking based on the impact that Carmelo came in, and like he just didn't miss a beat. He went in and did what he did, and he's doing better than anybody was willing to give him credit for. And I think because of that, but it's true.
You know what it was? It was the writers who have shat on him for the last 1.5 seasons, basically throwing him a bone and saying, look, you came in, you're doing pretty well. Here you go. Now we're going to talk about you for the next couple of days, boost you up, and that'll be it.
Break you down.
And that'll be it. But realistically speaking, the way James Harden is playing, the way you have Luka Doncic playing, even the way AD and LeBron are playing, I don't know how you look at Carmelo coming in, and just because he had like that 125-point game, and since then he's been, averaging 18, 19. I don't know how you put him as the player of the week compared to what other players in the West are doing, especially Paul George, too, who's been killing it this past week.
I think it's just the impact that he had coming in and the buzz. Obviously, there's a PR stunt behind it, but I think,
Big PR.
Of course, but it's the same PR stunt they give when the NBA has been known for doing that.
Yeah.
You know, Steph Curry win the MVP unanimously. First player to ever do that. Really?
Well, no, look, with that
no,
you
he
can make a
wasn't.
bigger argument for that happening considering
Not at all.
the regular season they had, the records he had broke in the regular season.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, like you break pretty much every shooting record that there was for a single season. I can understand why you end up getting I can make the argument for that of you getting a unanimous MVP. But like going into like other things that we're seeing the media do, like
let's
you
be
have
honest.
that guy. Wait, hold on. You have that guy. What is it, Caruso? On the Lakers.
Yeah, white
Caruso?
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
like
bald head guy.
you have the media boosting this guy up right now as if he's like the biggest impact player for any team out there. And there was a writer who was on Twitter boosting up Alex, and then someone just asked simple questions like, do you really think that someone like Alex Caruso is doing better than someone like Pascal Siakam? And the writer was literally trying to argue that a guy who's averaging 5.5 points a game off like barely 10 minutes a game is more of an impact player than Pascal Siakam, who's averaging 30 plus a game and playing full minutes.
No, for sure.
You know, like we're seeing like the media try to create these stories and deflections from away from what we know is right in front of us.
It's the market though, where you live in, like Toronto to Los Angeles. It's like, yeah, they're gonna big up Alex Caruso because of where he is, but we all
Once
know
upon a
Siakam is better.
time, I would agree. Like the market is going to push where
It's the
the
market.
stories come from, but
No, not at this point.
with social media now,
Not at
like
this point.
it's not the case anymore. Especially now where all these, like you have DAZN and all these other streaming services which allow you to see all.
But
these
not only
games.
that, you also have all these
It doesn't
YouTube
matter.
channels. You have everybody
Yeah.
sharing clips.
Like everybody can see what's going on. Plus, ever since sports in general became so stat focused, everybody's looking at regular stats and next gen stats and advanced stats and all this shit. It's like we're gonna watch you play. On top of that, we're gonna see what your actual impact is down to the mathematical numbers. So from that alone, it's like, how are you gonna try and bullshit us now just because of the market, quote unquote?
I'm just saying, it's a good season for the Lakers, especially for LeBron. It's good to see him win.
Yeah, you guys are doing quite well.
Great.
Yeah.
Put some respect on it.
Quite
We're
well.
doing great.
Yeah, I said you
No, quite well and great. is
quite well
No,
is
great.
a very reasonable thing to say when somebody's
Great.
doing quite well.
Great.
You're doing,
Great.
hey,
You're witnessing
Hey.
greatness.
hey Jamali,
Greatness.
you guys are doing quite well.
Greatness.
It's okay.
But anyways, y'all was on some cupcake shit, bro. Yeah,
What do
I
you mean?
said it.
What do you mean by cupcake, Jamal?
Cupcakes are delicious.
You know what the fuck I want. I mean, the one with the sparkles, too.
Hey, if they put a sparkle on your cupcake, you're a special guy.
I'm sure he's special. And ballerina special.
Jamali acts like he doesn't like cupcakes. Who doesn't like cupcakes?
I don't fuck with cupcakes.
You don't like a cupcake?
Nah, fam.
Look at
Pause. I don't do
You're crazy.
cupcakes. You can
A
do
ni-
cupcakes.
A
if
nice
you're into
red
that.
velvet cupcake. You wouldn't
No,
have?
no.
Get out
No,
of here,
thank
Jamali.
you.
Funfetti cupcake.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but it doesn't sound.
delicious.
I'm sure it is for
It's
you, but not
delicious.
for me.
It's
All
so
right, man.
good.
Can we go on to something else, please?
Anything else on sport, or is anything else before we do like the main conversation?
No, there's nothing.
Okay, no, I'm just asking.
Nah. Habs keep losing as they usually do. Canadians suck as usual.
Why
But
do
I-
we even to speak on it?
I think they're gonna try to find a way to trade Carey Price.
They should. They should have done it 5 years ago.
What?
They should have done it
Trade
5
Carey
years
Price.
Yeah.
Really?
He's trash.
Bro, he's been trash.
2 reasons. One, he's slipping, but the biggest one is
He
trying to
slipped.
get that cap space.
You
He
can't
slipped.
pay. You can't
He's-
pay a goalie
you pay him too much
money. That's too much money.
He's trash. He's
Like
been
the
trash.
best case scenario is to send him to a team that has a lot of younger guys that don't have big contracts, so you can put them there. It doesn't really affect their cap to that extent, knowing that for the next year or two, they don't have to worry
first
about
thing-
people
first-
to pay out. But
Who
You
is
gotta get
willing to
rid
pick him up though?
There's a lot of teams.
I know there was some talk of Edmonton being a possibility.
Maybe closer to home.
Why not? But I mean, I didn't go through like the list of teams that actually desperately need goaltending, but it's always you in a situation where you have a guy that costs that much, you got to send him to a place where there's a lot of younger guys, a lot of younger contracts.
Listen,
and-
they gotta do everything. They gotta clean house and get rid of everyone, and I mean everyone. They have to get rid of Bergevin. They have to get rid of the coach. They have to get rid of the scouting team. Get rid of everybody.
the
Clean
thing
house
is,
from the beginning.
I don't see that happening. Like I see a trade of Carey Price happening way before they literally top to bottom clean out the offices.
They gotta
But
clean everything out. Everything out.
like that's one of those things where good luck with that, you know.
As soon, like I always said, as soon as that PK trade happened, I knew that was like, okay, this team doesn't care about winning anymore. And
It was one of those trades too, where it's like in the longevity of it,
made no sense.
both teams lost because Nashville don't have him anymore.
Nashville is trash right now.
That's what I'm saying. Nashville
Nashville's
doesn't have him
trash.
anymore. For us, with Weber, he's been injured more often than he's been on the ice.
So he's old and
It's
slow.
like when you really look at it, it really hasn't benefited each side
and
either way.
now you're stuck paying Weber who knows how many million for, I think, how much years does he have? Like,
Well, I think
like
between the
4 or
two of
5
them, their
years?
contracts were
it
essentially
was the same, but he has like
The same,
4 or
yeah.
5 years left.
yeah, something like that.
But I mean,
Oh.
New Jersey's getting good things
New
out
Jersey's a
of
young team, though.
yeah,
They're
but
young.
that's the thing. They benefit from the fact that it's a younger team.
So
You're
even though
gonna
they're
build
bad
it.
right now, they're going to only get
Yeah.
better. They're only going to get better.
All right, so on to something more interesting, please.
You're in such a rush. Go for it.
Okay, calm down there,
No,
Sissy.
go for it.
Whoa,
in such a rush.
whoa, bro. Don't break your neck, bro.
You got a problem with neck?
What?
You got a problem with
Pause, bro. The fuck?
You are agitated today. So easily agitated at that.
No,
That's the funny thing.
No.
Like I don't gotta do much, and he's just like,
Jamali, them people can come after you. Huh?
Who people?
Them people,
I don't know what you're talking
sparkle
them
people,
boys.
them boy.
about. I'm good.
Holla. It's them boys.
Jamali not worried about them.
All right.
I'm not worried about
Want to talk some movies? I feel like the reason he's like this is because he doesn't want to be here. And he won't just admit it. He doesn't want to be here.
Jamali, where do you have to be?
that. Can we just hurry up and
You know? Who is she?
This guy. What?
Who is she? Huh?
There's nobody you talk. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's go.
She a good Christian girl?
Right.
You met her in the
Do-
church?
Do such things still exist?
I would assume
I'm
so.
sure they still exist. Why would it not exist?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
I mean, religion is still a thing.
Yeah.
All right, people believe in sky wizards. Okay.
Hey, believe in
Bro,
what
you can't
believe
be
in.
that disrespectful.
As long as you're a
bro.
good person to your fellow man and woman and other,
That's what counts.
that's all that matters.
That's what counts. Believe in what you want to believe
You
in.
hear that, Jamali?
What?
Be a good person.
I'm a good person. I tolerate people.
Yeah, that's not being good.
Subjective.
To him, it is. If you don't bother me, he's gonna-
I can live with the devil. The devil don't step on my toe. I don't fuck with the devil. That's it.
She the devil?
She's Bayesian if you want to know.
Oh, hey.
No.
You see this guy hater. He's such a hater.
Stay where you're at.
I try to give you some love, you know what I'm saying? Why you come to my side of town? You know what I'm
I've been to your side of town
saying?
many
You know what I'm
times.
saying? Your respect, my guy.
This guy. Your side of town ain't new to me. I've been there before you were born.
Whoa,
Well, I mean, shit.
chill.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Young
Chill.
pup in the game.
let's
Guy's a
go into
hater.
the
Yeah, let's
topic.
talk about some movies of the decade.
Movies? I didn't watch movies of the decade. All right, go ahead. I'm just saying. I thought it was songs of the decade or whatever it
No,
was.
you see, this is why you should answer your text.
I did answer my fucking text.
Because I literally said it out. You answered it late, and then when he answered, I was
answered
like,
first.
"Cool."
I
I
answered
literally
first.
sent a text.
I
I
answered
said, "Cool,
did
let's
we have
do
to have this
movies."
discussion? Oh, you said let's do movie. I thought I
Because
saw.
he was like, "I'm down to do movies." I was like, "Perfect, let's do movies."
Oh, I didn't. I saw that, but I thought it was all together.
Jamal, I'm sure that was 2 days ago. No, that was a day ago.
Oh, you're gonna do one? Okay, I get it.
No, we're just gonna talk about some of our favorite movies of the decade.
All right, go ahead. Start.
That's all it is.
What are you, Wakanda Forever? Go ahead.
You see this shit? I can't even get a word out before this guy's all
Go ahead.
chirping and chiming, bro.
Go ahead.
What is your issue?
What's your movie of the decade? Get Out.
I don't know.
What is up with this guy?
All right.
Actually, that's not even where I wanted to start. Let me get my list.
There you go. Oh, you made a list.
Of course.
It's good, son.
Of course I did. You gotta come somewhat prepared.
We should get sponsors for these moments.
No, thank you.
That's how we make money, Jamal.
I should just say all the ones that would piss him off too.
Like what?
Like Wakanda Forever.
That doesn't piss me off. Why would that piss me off?
I still
When you
can't believe you
mention
haven't
it
seen that movie.
yourself, we know. I will say one of the more recent movies though that I really, really liked was an animated movie,
Which is
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That was okay.
I really liked it.
I wouldn't call it one of the best movies of the decade, but it was okay.
No, well, I'll put it as more of one of the better or best comic book films
Yeah.
of this decade. And I felt like it was one of those ones too that got like not that much shine. It was like came into theaters. I went and saw it because I'm just a huge Spider-Man fan, but overall, it just felt like a nice, refreshing take on a story that we've seen so many times. Especially when it really introduced like Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, like all like the characters from like the different verses coming together. Yeah, it was pretty nice, and it was family friendly, so you could bring the kids to watch it. It was not that bad.
Good movie. I liked it. It wasn't necessarily like I liked the art style of it. It was unique. There's just a little couple of things here and there that I didn't really too much enjoy about it. I think it was just a little too jumbled at some points. But other than that, I liked it. It's an enjoyable movie, but I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't call it like one of the best movies of the decades for me, at least for me. I don't know, Jamal. What's some of the movies that you've seen, or if you've seen any movies?
of this decade.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, like you're talking since 2000.
Yeah,
No, 2010.
2010 to 2019.
2010,
That would be the
2019,
decade.
Yeah, movies.
You don't watch too much movies?
I don't really fuck with movies too much.
You have no
Say the ones you
movies?
know.
I'm not saying I'm not the one I know, but I mean, When They See Us was a really dope ass film. I don't know if you consider that a movie or
It's not a movie. It's a
docuseries.
miniseries.
But I mean, to me, that was a great piece of picture work, as I would say.
Cinematography.
Whatever, bro. You went to school for that. But yeah, I think that to me was a very impactful, content. What else did I see that I really enjoy?
Anything at all?
I'm trying to think. I've seen a couple movies though.
Not bootlegger.
Look at Bootlegger Nut. I still seen it.
As long as it came between 2010 and 2019, it's all Gucci.
I'm trying to think. I've seen some really, really good ones.
Did you see Get Out?
Nah, bro.
That was pretty good. It was a refreshing take on on like a horror
I
film.
don't do horror movies. You know better than
But I
that.
think it's like that's why I meant like
What's
it
that
wasn't
movie?
just your typical slasher type of thing. It was more of like in the mind of like taking a twist of like black and white relations and kind of working.
I don't know.
that
Maybe
way,
you guys
psychologically.
would disagree, but The Equalizer 2 was. The Equalizers were good.
The second one or the
Equalizer was
first one?
nice.
But no, I think the first one was pretty.
The first one was good.
amazing. I think the second one too.
The second
but
one wasn't bad, but definitely the first one was a lot
yeah.
better.
That was one of my
First one was
favorite.
amazing. That was and that's why I said that. What's his name? Main actor. I always forget his name.
Who, Denzel?
Denzel. If he steps
How
out
do
and
you
makes
forget?
more movies like that,
How do you forget?
I mean,
Denzel?
he had that, plus he had Flight,
Flight was a good
which
movie.
is
Yeah,
another
but-
good movie.
Flight was this decade.
Yeah, I think that was 2016.
And then he had another movie too, because I remember when Flight came out, he had another movie. Flight with the airplane that he was when he was a drunkard. That I seen. That was a dope film.
That's a good movie.
So I do watch movies.
Proud of you.
Did Taken come out this decade?
Yeah, Taken came out. Too.
Let me.
I think it might just be before.
No,
I can't
Taken
remember.
came out. Taken was this
Well,
decade.
the thing is, there's like 5 Taken.
The first one. I'm just talking about the first one.
The first Taken was this decade,
Is
guaranteed.
this decade?
I'm checking now.
If it came out this
No,
decade,
it's 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a little bit further off. So.
Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, it wasn't that far off.
But I was gonna
Not
say
that
that
far,
would
but
that
yeah,
would probably
because
be my
there's
top
like
10.
4 or 5 of them. So.
I was gonna
Really?
say,
Yeah, there's
Yeah, he's
Taken,
got a
and then
lot
I
now.
think 2 years later there was Taken 2, and then
Right.
but it's like how many times is your family
But
gonna get Taken?
which Taken is out now?
I think the latest one was either 3 or
John Wick
might
was a
make
dope fucking
the
movie.
4th one.
that's it.
Yeah,
In
I
my
was
top 10
gonna
right
mention
there.
that since
John
we're
Wick.
kind of going into this like action movie
I
these.
don't watch shit.
The third John Wick.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out.
Yeah, the one that's just released. Yeah.
The-
Well, not just released. It got
To me,
released.
that's the best one out of all of them.
Look,
I've seen.
it's
It's the best one.
I'm just a guy who appreciates people finding new ways to shoot people in the face. It was
And
incredible.
the greatest actor of all time,
Okay, calm your fucking
Keanu
tits.
Reeves.
Bro.
Yo, they're making another Matrix. And he's in it. There you go.
Sometimes you
Yeah, he was-
can't ruin a good thing, man. And I feel like a lot of these either reboots or sequels
gotta know
that
when
they're
to
pushing.
stop.
It's like kind of like what they did to the Bourne series, the Bourne franchise. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
But they
you
stopped
had
it-
the trilogy, which was great. Then you had the one with Jeremy Renner,
Yeah.
which was meh. And then you had the last one where he literally had like 14 lines in the whole movie.
He didn't talk much at all.
And it's just like the last two we really didn't need, considering how the trilogy
Really
went.
that was Matt Damon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was some fucked up shit, bro.
Yeah, that was a really good series though. But yeah, the last two I didn't really care for too much.
The last one, Matt Damon, I found was okay because they took a break from him.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
why
but
I liked it.
Don't get me wrong too. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It's just if anybody's watched the trilogy and they didn't see the Renner one or see this latest one,
They didn't miss anything.
yeah, exactly. You didn't miss anything. But if you were to watch, like, I would skip the Jeremy Renner one altogether. Don't even.
Yeah, it's-
Don't
What
waste your
else?
time with
What
that
else?
one.
What else?
they have the
what
TV
else?
show actually, Treadstone, based off that universe
Yeah.
and on it.
And,
I'm trying to think of other ones that I've
No, but I
seen.
put-
well, there was if you go earlier, 2010 Inception.
Really? That came out then?
Jeez.
Yeah, 2010, man.
Inception was good, but there's always something when I watch Inception, I like the concept of it. I'm just not sure if it was executed to the best it can be, but it's good. but it's
Wasn't
not-
that part of a trilogy?
Well, no, it was part of a Christopher Nolan run that was pretty impeccable.
No, I'm thinking of Diversion. Was it that one?
Yeah, Divergent and there was a trilogy. Like they had different titles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Divergent.
Yeah, I know which movies you're
That
talking
movie,
about.
those one I kind of enjoyed.
You
it.
like
Yeah.
that? Oh,
I can't remember what the other two names were.
I know what it is.
But
You're
yeah,
talking
I know
about,
what you're
though.
talking about.
Yeah,
This is the whole movie is called Divergent, but it's this whole series of
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah.
Another movie that I really like, one of my favorite of the decades, Maze Runner. I love
Yeah.
the Maze
Didn't
Runner.
see that one.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
it's kind of like in the same realm of Divergent
Like-
and like the Hunger Games and things like that. Like it's kind of in that circle.
I think it's the best. It's the best out of all those types, like
Yeah.
Twilight and all that.
Twilight-
Well, I
not
wouldn't put
part of
Twilight
that,
in
no.
it because, yeah, Twilight wasn't really like a survival like,
And it's not even like a
post-apocalyptic
futuristic
kind of way.
type of concept
Yeah.
either, right?
Because like all of like Hunger Games and all those kind of like have a post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
feel to it. You know, like where it's like you got to do this or else you're gonna die.
Hunger Games is really good. Not Hunger Games, but
No, I liked
Maze-
Hunger Games. I even read the books from 'em, did not care for the third book, knew the third movie was going to be shit, and it was. Just because, like, if the book isn't good, there's no way. Unless, like, you decide to completely
I feel
change
like
the story
I feel
and
like
ending,
with
so-
some of these movies, what they should have done was probably condense the 3 books in one, and then it wouldn't have been that bad. Whereas, like, they fucking like the first Hunger Game was amazing.
Yeah.
Second one was like wow. The third one at this
It
point
didn't
is
need
just
two
like
parts.
huh?
It didn't need two parts.
parts, right.
And that's where they shot themselves in the foot because everybody who read that book equally agreed it's the weakest of all 3.
Right.
Just because of how it ends. And then for you to like try to stretch out this book that's very weak and doesn't really have much
Much
to
to
it
hold
other
it,
than we're playing this politics game to the end. it was like there's no point in putting part 1 and part 2. Like it was dumb.
Yeah.
And I stupidly watched them both because I was like, I already read it. Let me. I was stubborn. I was just being
What
stubborn.
else was out there that was good?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah.
I don't like those type of movies because
Margot Robbie. Doesn't matter how you feel about those type of movies. Her.
I don't like portrayal of like real life stuff too much because you already know what happened to Jordan Belfort going broke and all that kind of shit. So I'm like, okay, I've seen this. It's like that movie Sully. Like I keep saying, I don't like movies like Sully or the oil rig explosion because
No, I didn't see Sully.
I don't want to see people die again when I see them die in real life. It's like, come on, you don't want to do that,
It's a little grim.
huh?
It's a little grim.
What's more disrespectful, me not watching the movie or them reenacting people dying again? That happened less than 10 years now. It's like, okay, you can relax on that. You don't need to make a movie about that.
I'm trying to think. There was also a movie. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was called. I think it was with. Was it with Denzel?
We can go into some of the best movies, and I mean the best.
Oh,
Which
what's
one?
there?
The Disney Pixar ones. Toy Story 3.
I didn't watch that.
You guys didn't watch? Oh, come on. You didn't watch Toy Story 3?
Bro, I'm a grown motherfucking man. What I got watching
So am
Toy
I.
Story? No, you act like you're not really.
What? Huh?
You're just 6'5". That's all I'm saying.
What about Coco? Please tell me you saw Coco.
Coco? No, I never seen it.
You're gonna say Moana after that?
Yo, that's a good movie too.
I heard it was good. I
Thought
never seen it.
Frozen was lit, but
Yo,
everybody
you only saw these
Else was
movies
shit.
because of your nieces.
and I saw them. What's your point?
Because of your nieces. You're not
Look,
going out.
Incredible fucking movie.
You're
No,
not-
actually, no. Toy Story 3 I saw in theaters.
You're not lining
Watch
up
it
to
back.
go see that shit.
There's more adults going to
No,
see Toy
Toy-
Story
I-
than actual kids.
I was ready for Toy Story 3.
I was ready. Look at you,
Bro, what? Toy Story 3? I couldn't wait.
What
I
else
couldn't
was-
wait.
What else? What else? What else?
No, you guys got to step your Disney Pixar game up, bro.
Yeah, sure.
I have
with the
Disney
new
Plus for that.
Disney Plus.
There's no excuse. Yo,
But I'm
watch
watching
Coco.
I'm
Watch
watching
Coco.
Mandalorian right now, so I can't deal with that right now.
Nah, you could take some time off. Give yourself an hour and a half and watch Coco. You could do that.
Yeah. Other best movie, obviously, this is gonna be my third movie, Endgame. Obviously, that I think rank is like the top movie of the decade.
Well, I mean, we
Me
can
personally,
we can just say the MCU in general because it all started in 2010, if I'm not mistaken, or
There have
2011.
been some stinkers, but I wouldn't put them all.
But overall, there's been a lot more good than stinkers,
That's true.
which is something that not many studios can boast about when they're trying to do like a major, like over 10-year timeline and story and put it all together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's one movie another one, fourth movie now, and a lot of people are gonna think it's crazy, but Godzilla King of Monsters, the last one that came out.
I did not see that.
Oh my god, it's one of the best monster movies.
I've
there. I know
heard a lot of people did say good things. I was kind of like, is it on Netflix yet? So I think that's where the
it might be,
situation
I'm
was.
not sure
I was
yet.
kind of waiting for that.
So good.
I was waiting for
Like
that.
if you just want a pure monster movie, it's way better than the one that they did where you barely see Godzilla at all in it.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was dumb, but this one, amazing movie. If anyone gets a chance to see it, you'll like it. This is regular. Oops, shit! I pressed outro by accident. I did.
Just
Oh man.
stop it.
Can I stop it?
God's plan.
I mean, we're still recording, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think we're still recording.
They're just gonna hear the outro music. That's all.
I think no, we're fine.
You should be able to stop it.
Is it auto off? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good job, Jason.
I think the Lord spoke to Jason.
Oh my God, how did I forget this one? Django Unchained.
Oh, bro, you and your fucking cooneries.
What's wrong with Django Unchained?
I never watched that shit. I don't watch none of those foolery. I want to watch Harriet though. Have you seen it yet?
No.
Oh, you won't see Harriet. You won't go see Harriet, but you.
Did I say I wasn't gonna go see
No, no.
it?
You were. I remember you went to the theaters to fucking watch Django Unchained.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We've had this. Yo, you don't remember how mad I had this conversation.
see it?
Yes,
I don't
you
remember
did.
seeing that in theaters.
Bro, you did, and you watched it like 3 times. We've had this.
I watched it a lot on Netflix.
We had this.
Foyer.
We had this conversation.
Why you get so mad over a movie?
Because I don't watch stupidity.
You didn't even watch it, so how do you know it's stupid?
Because it's fucking dumb, bro.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Jamali.
I'm just saying.
If you say so. That movie was fucking fire.
Nah.
Just want to give everyone a little heads up. If the stream stops for a second, don't worry. Come back in like 2 seconds. I pressed the wrong button.
Or we could just call it a night.
How about you chill?
I mean, I'm about to go do that.
Yeah. Django was a
Stupid
trip.
Was a stupid, dumb movie.
it was a trip.
It's a great movie, man.
And
I
why
only
is
like-
it great?
I only like Samuel Jackson in that movie. Nothing else I liked. About it.
Samuel Jackson.
That's the only thing I liked.
was basically Uncle Ruckus.
He was. He was.
No, Jamie Foxx had an incredible performance. Kerry Washington, beautiful as ever.
She had better performance.
Yo, Leonardo DiCaprio just doing what he does best, man. It was a great film. And
12 Years a Slaves. You're gonna
what's the guy's name?
You're gonna name that after?
Can't remember his fucking name. The other guy who was with
Christoph
Jamie
Waltz?
Foxx. Yeah, Christoph
Yeah.
Waltz. Oh, great cast of actors, man. It's beautiful.
Great, amazing.
It was a.
I don't remember where we were.
You're talking about your fucking Django, fam.
Yo, why are you so aggressive?
But I'm just saying, you want a reminder. I gave you a reminder. Why you complaining
You
now?
can just say you were talking about.
No, I don't have to say it the way you want me to say it. I'm going to say how I want to say it.
Right, then I guess I'll just do it like this for the rest of the episode.
No, I was saying before about. Are you gonna like Harriet or Tubman or whatever that movie's called?
I think it's called Harriet.
Fuck
Harriet? Are you gonna watch it, Jamali?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out.
Doesn't she have like magic powers in that or some shit? That's what people are saying.
What?
They said it's a lot of the reason why people are not seeing it is because there's a lot of bullshit in it that happened that like.
Bro, there's always a bunch of bullshit in some of these stories, but I'm going to watch it when I could bootleg the shit out of it, obviously.
Jamali, why don't you like to pay for movies?
The same way they won't pay me for Retribution.
You mean reparations?
Reparations.
Shouldn't have corrected him.
I know. I realized,
Just let him sit in it.
I realized I
Just
said it
sit
wrong,
in
and
it.
I was like, wait, hold up. I was texting at the same time.
Just let him sit in it. I can't talk about movies of the decade without talking about The Force Awakens.
Ew,
I don't give a fuck about you. Ew.
it's not good.
As a major Star Wars fan,
Oh, God.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Well, you should like that shit. He's talking about the wizard in the sky. I'm just saying that's Jason's statement, not mine.
He's always hating, man.
Jason just said you believe in it.
Always hating.
Oh, man. Now you're going to try to flip that.
It's funny because he's the most religious one here, and he's always hating. You need to find the love in your heart and bring it to the world.
What do you mean?
So as I was saying
I'm
about The Force
religious.
Awakens.
What does that have to do with anything?
The Force Awakens.
Bro, I don't give a shit about that.
Right. The Force Awakens is one of my favorite movies just because I am such an avid Star Wars fan.
Oh, God.
And I like that this was one of the few franchises that I like that they rebooted, even though The Last Jedi was not a fan. And I really hope with The Rise of Skywalker, they put a nice little button on this shit so we could get some original Star Wars stories coming into the works, kind of like how they did with Rogue One. More of that stuff, you know? Even Han Solo, which didn't get enough praise. I liked that movie. It was really good. And the guy that they got to play young Han, I liked him, man. He was great.
It was okay. I don't know. I didn't like Force Awakens at all. I think it was just all the original trilogy in one movie. I'm like,
But you know what? I wasn't mad at them doing that, mostly because you're pushing the story forward, but also marketing for a new generation that doesn't know the old story. Because you got to think, the original Star Wars came back in like the 70s.
yeah.
So unless you're one of those people who went back, watched it, and were part of like the cult fandom of it, majority of people from like now knew nothing of the franchise.
I like the first, like, if you're talking about Star Wars movies that are, great, the first ever Star Wars movie, great. Return of the Jedi is the best one. Then you have, like, not Return of the Jedi.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back is the best one.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi was good.
Look, the first three, incredible films.
Phantom Menace was good. Everything after that was garbage.
The only
Absolute
thing,
garbage.
like Attack of the Clones was just dumpster.
Because they
Dumpster.
put too much CGI in it.
The one thing that was great about Revenge of the Sith was the final battle. That was like All right, I went through a lot of bullshit, but at least I got Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan, and it that was worth
where
it.
he got all his limbs and arms cut off and everything.
Yeah,
like that?
I had stupid way to end the fight. Like he jumps over him and gets his legs chopped off. Like how dumb. But the fight itself was like, all right, this is good. Great choreography and everything, you know?
Hey, is what it is.
Yeah.
Jamal, anything else that you saw in this past decade?
I'm trying to think of that movie that I saw.
I have one cheesy movie that I'm gonna.
What was it called?
I gotta throw in the mix.
A cheesy movie? Jamal, you think on that?
Yeah, while you're thinking on it,
Yeah.
we can't talk about best movies without just your typical Tuesday night
Oh, bullshit.
popcorn. I'm watching this for 2 hours with no care in the world. Fast and Furious movies.
Ah, fuck that. I don't care what anyone says.
I
No
don't
way.
care what you say,
No,
man.
no.
The Fast and Furious franchise
No.
has held us down for over a decade.
Absolute bullshit. Absolute
Even Hobbs
bullshit.
and Shaw, man, held us down.
No, that's
one
probably
one of the best. I have nothing better to do. I might as well watch this franchises in the world.
Fast and Furious is absolute garbage.
Hey, I'm not saying it's well scripted, well acted. I'm
Look,
saying the action's there.
The biggest Fast and Furious fan
It's
just came in.
entertaining. And you know what? We lost a great actor in
Paul Walker is the best thing that ever happened to that thing, but it was still a terrible franchise. It is a bad franchise.
Watch your mouth.
Listen, you know how I know this franchise is bad. You know how I know it's bad? When an American starts beating Japanese in street racing.
No, that's the only
counts.
movie we don't
I'm sorry,
talk about.
it counts.
No,
It counts.
that's the only one that everybody skips.
No, it counts. though.
Tokyo Drift never. Well, the good thing that happened in Tokyo Drift though, Battle getting beat up.
Yeah, well, Bao getting beat up. That was funny as hell. But
Tokyo Drift was terrible.
no, but it was. I'm like, this is unbelievable in a weekend.
Yeah,
This dude's
no, it
beating
was
everyone.
terrible.
I'm like,
It was
no.
terrible.
This
It was
is
so unrealistic.
that was a disrespect to
But
Japan.
who watches Fast and the Furious for realism? I want to see hot babes, muscle cars.
It's not even about that
I want to
anymore.
see The Rock trying to hold a helicopter down while tugging on a truck.
It was the dumbest shit I've
I
ever
want to see
seen in my
man
life.
shit.
Jamali, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. I went and see this.
Oh, it's terrible. We watched them take a car and drive it out of a window into another building
Jesus
in Dubai.
Christ.
And it was awesome.
The
Jamali,
Book of Eli was a good movie too, by the way.
That is a good movie.
Book of Eli, yeah, that was
That's
good.
a great movie.
Jamali, this is what happened in this movie. They were, it was fucking ridiculous.
Hey, but you
he
remember-
held a helicopter and 4 cars together with his bare hands for like a good 5 to 10 seconds.
It's
and he
The Rock.
reattached it. Kiss my ass, The Rock.
Have you seen him work out?
So he can do that in real life?
Hey,
Like, get out of it?
I've never seen him do it in real life, but if anybody could do it, it's The Rock.
Jamali, they're landing on jagged edged rocks and they're
Why
surviving.
are you telling
drugs.
me like I didn't see it?
It's ridiculously stupid.
It's incredible.
It's a terrible franchise.
Look.
Terrible franchise. It needs to stop.
You're not
needs to
watching
stop.
it for realism. You're watching it for entertainment.
No.
One of the best popcorn franchises ever.
If I don't want to see something real, I would watch like a sci-fi. I'm not gonna watch real cars, then go out of helicopters.
You watch it for the cars.
Bro, Foodville Station came out in 2013.
Oh shit, really?
That should have
I thought that was early.
Nah, I can't deal with that shit. I can't.
Fruitvale.
You can't do it what?
Fast and Furious.
Fruitvale. Oof, that was a tough watch. That's one of those movies that incredible. Like if you've never seen it, you should watch it,
Selma was a good
but you are
movie.
not going to watch it again. Like that one time is going to be enough for you.
Bro, you can't watch that movie twice, bro.
No, you can't.
Just like When They See Us, you can't watch that twice in a row.
No.
You just want to go out and just start.
Well, I knew that. I
Unloaded.
didn't want to see When They See Us well because I already knew what that whole story was. So I'm like,
Bro, how do you want to see When They See Us, but you watch all these fuckery?
because it
And
happened
you already know
already.
the
Then why you always
outcome already.
hating, man?
Because it
No, I'm
happened
asking
already.
it was
question.
hating.
Bro, shut the fuck up. I'm asking a serious
It was
question.
hating. We
I'll
allowed
give
to
you-
like what we like.
I'll give you a question answer. The
I'm gonna be
question.
so mad.
The reason I don't want to see it again because it already happened again. We're like, why do you want to relive something that you know already happened? It's like people who go out watch the oil rig blowing up again. You know people died. You know what happened to it. It's like
That's why I
Sully.
should not.
But
have
I
watched
also
Fruitvale
think,
Station.
I also think, to be quite honest with you, Whether you know the story or not, there's certain depth of the story you were not privy to.
But I don't need to know the depth of the story. As long as the outcome is the same, I don't need to know the depth of it.
That's not always accurate.
Sometimes I need to protect my emotional
Like, did I
health.
need to know Sully? Did I need to know Sully?
What the fuck is Sully? You keep repeating that shit.
The plane in the Hudson.
Oh, bro, it's light work.
Now he's saying light work. What's wrong with you, dog?
Is it Uchiwala or is it one mic, Jamali? Come on.
It's neither. I'm not a Nas fan.
Moving on.
Birth of a Nation was a good movie. Fences was a great movie. Yeah, I'm on
It was
my pro
better.
black.
It was good.
What, Fences?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
But I felt like it did because I saw like one of the actual like Broadway productions of it.
Okay.
It's better on the stage than it was in the film.
It was
But obviously when you have like Denzel and Viola Davis,
Viola Davis, yeah. A
She-
Good Deed was a good movie.
she can ugly cry.
Oh, she just looked.
The snot, the spit,
She's
Like-
fucking amazing.
like you know how I felt that.
That was a film. What else was out there?
I'm trying to.
In the past decade.
How come you didn't mention Think Like a Man, Jason?
What? Why the fuck would I watch that shit? Why would I watch that?
Why? What's wrong with Think Like a Man?
Huh?
Why would you not watch it?
Because it's
Trying
a
to, like, dig
stupid
through the
movie
years a
from a
bit.
stupid person with a muffin top head. Steve Harvey. It's not hating; it's the truth. Steve Harvey's crazy. You think
How is
that?
he crazy?
You think
The
that?
most likable American.
Oh shit, the town.
Oh yeah, that was
Town?
amazing.
Yeah.
That was the Ben Affleck movie,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
They're the robbers in Boston. They pretend to be police.
I want to.
That shit was nice.
That shit was nice.
I think Ben Affleck has a good art direction where he wants to go, but I wouldn't. Well, that's for you. That's your list for liking them, not my,
Yeah.
not my.
I'm just mentioning some of my
Wait, who's
favorites.
that?
Some of my favorites or some of the top ones that came out. There was a lot. There's so many movies, man. It's insane.
It has.
A movie that angered me. And I mean like an uncomfortable anger where I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I should feel about any of this at the end of it. Gone Girl. Did you guys see that?
Nope.
Ben Affleck. Let me tell you something. When they say like hell hath no fury like a woman's horn type shit, that's what this movie's all about.
What happened? He made the Gone Girl.
No, you gotta watch it. Like I can't explain it.
I'm gonna go on Wikipedia and just read it.
Like there's literally no way for me to no, you gotta like it's a good fucking movie.
Just telling me that.
You are gonna be pissed on
Gone Girl.
so many levels. Like with everyone involved in this movie, like every single character, just there's something about them you're gonna be pissed about. But in the end, you're just kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Like it's good. Definitely one worth checking out if for those who haven't.
Another movie that was really good. I guess is the fifth one I have. Mad Max.
I like that.
I really liked it.
I felt though the only thing, the script I felt could have been a bit stronger. I love like the location, the acting. Like you had like a great cast of actors, and like the production and everything that was involved was really good. But I just felt the script could have been a bit stronger. That was the
Well,
only thing about it.
Mad Max has always been like a silent protagonist thing. He never like really
Yeah.
went on a whole bunch of. Even when Mel Gibson was doing it, he didn't really talk that much.
Yeah.
And Tom Hardy did not talk
That's
anything.
he didn't say a word. He
But,
just kind of yelled every now and then.
Charlize Theron was good in it, great
Yeah.
in it.
Well, she's essentially the
main character,
protagonist
yeah.
of the movie, you know.
But I like that movie. That was, and it was the thing I liked about that movie. Everything was the majority of it, like 90%, was practical effects. No CG except for
Yeah.
that stupid dust storm crap shit.
Yeah, but that you know.
But
Totally
everything
not.
else practical, amazing. That's how a movie should be done like that.
I think what other. Oh shit! Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Oh no, Dark Knight Rises. That was 2012.
Yeah, Dark Knight with Joker that came out in 2008.
Yeah, I'm saying Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Ooh,
Bane. Tom Hardy.
no,
Yes.
I didn't like. It's good, but
Yes.
it's nowhere close to the top 10. I could put that.
Oh, I'm not saying a top 10. I'm just saying like your favorites or the best ones that came out in the decade.
Jesus.
That was definitely up there.
You like that one that much?
Hell yeah.
No.
What? Bane whooping Batman's ass was fucking awesome.
I just found what's his name? Christopher Nolan. His way of filming stuff is very weird. Like there's a lot of dialogue that felt out of place from what was actually being shown and stuff like that. So it seemed like two movies were being filmed at the same time. And
Knowing
like,
him, it's possible.
it's weird. And I was like, I don't get why you put that dialogue choice in this scene. So it made absolutely no sense to me. But
No, man, I loved it. And again, I like the Batman trilogy altogether.
Dark Knight's good.
What else?
You got anything to add in?
Nah, bro.
Right, what do? You don't watch a movie?
I watch movies, bro. I just told you what I fucking watch. I gave you a whole list.
You watch TV shows.
I watched For Color Girl. That was a good movie. I like that. Good Deed. That movie with the three black scientists. What's that movie? Numbers.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good
That's a good
film.
movie.
Like Moonlight was dope. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't just watch cartoon shit. I don't know. Well, I don't watch none of these anime type stuff.
It's not anime.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean? That Marvel and DC.
I don't think we mentioned a single anime film.
No, well, you know what I mean? Like DC or Marvel. I'm not really big on any of those things. So you're not going to catch me, watching Black Panther or what is it? Endgame and all that. I didn't catch none of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say add to that. You could add Black Panther. Black Panther was amazing, amazing movie. Huh? It was amazing. It was amazing. One of the best movies.
Still haven't seen it.
You need to see it.
I don't need to see shit, bro. I don't need to see that.
Christina says it's the same old thing, but Christina doesn't read comic books or nothing. So
male-oriented movie.
no, keep saying
Hey, it's very inclusive.
Black Widow trailer came out today. That looks good.
I'm gonna see that.
So what's for girls, Christina? Christina's talking right now. What's for girls?
Shopping.
We're talking about movies. Talking about movies.
Romantic comedies.
Such as? If
You're
you
not gonna taint this conversation.
Hey, all I'm saying, Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman was for women. That was for
Furious. That's for.
Fast and Furious is not for women.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
You want to watch cars? Yeah.
It's for everyone. It's family fun.
Please, it's a terrible franchise. Ever since, the first one was great. The second one I tolerated. Third one I said fuck that. No more. It was such. It was
But
such.
Tokyo Drift only came. Tokyo Drift was the fourth one.
The third one.
Yeah, it
No,
was the third. It was the third.
the
The
third
third one.
Yeah.
wasn't the fourth one.
No, it was the third. We're all pretty positive. It was the third one.
The first one was when they got introduced. Then the second one was Too Fast, Too Furious with Ludacris. But I mean, there's some. I mean, there's nothing. What was it? Fast and the Furious 7, or was it 6 when they were in Brazil? That was a
Who
pretty
cares?
good
It was too
storyline.
many.
I think
too
6
much.
was Brazil.
Brazil wasn't that bad. The storyline wasn't all that weird of the
cares?
storyline.
It's them betraying another.
Who watches
loses
it for
a
the
memory.
story?
No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. What's another good movie? Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say, but that movie came out years ago. For some reason, I was thinking. I'm not sure. I was gonna say Watchmen. I'm not sure when Watchmen came out.
No, I think that might have been pre.
Is it more than 10 years? If it's more than 10 years, then
Oh, it was like almost there, 2009.
well, I
Not
could
the
say.
decade,
I
technically.
could say. Well, I could say
Well, it is technically the decade because it's from 2000.
2010 to 2019 is the decade.
That's not a decade. That's 9 years. The decade is 10.
years.
2010 to 2020 is a motherfucking decade.
Use your fingers and count right now.
I don't need to use my fucking finger to count. I can
think
count.
you do because you think 2010 to 2019 is not 10 years. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015,
Oh, wow, you
2016,
can count.
20, what?
You can count. I'm proud of you.
2017, 2018, 2019.
Wow, I'm proud.
That's 10 years.
Good for you.
What were you saying?
I just said what I fucking said. Are you deaf? You should take off your fucking skull cap.
Do you want to say
would
it
hear-
again?
Take off your skull cap. You hear me clear.
Do you wanna
What the
say it
fuck?
again?
I'm not repeating myself.
Okay, good.
You heard what I
You
said.
shouldn't.
You heard
You
exactly
should
what I
not
said.
repeat yourself.
Bro, you
Thank
heard
you.
what I said.
Thank you.
I don't repeat myself.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to.
All right, Jamal, what's a movie that you would want to see? Like something that interests you. that you
Harriet,
haven't
bro.
seen?
I told you I haven't seen Harriet yet.
Tubman? I don't know. I'm very picky in watching those type of movies because when they start changing stuff in history, I'm like, this doesn't seem right here. What's going on?
I will say, saw The Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
The
On,
only thing about it I did not like was the fact that they used the aging tech, but they didn't get body doubles. So it's like you get
look weird on
young
the face?
Robert De Niro, but old body Robert De Niro. It's kind of
Isn't
like,
that movie like almost
why
4
did you
hours?
do that? 3.5 hours, but
Ugh.
it cruises. Like the first 30 to 40 minutes are a bit slow because it's really like setting up the world.
Yeah.
But once like the first initial pop happens, and especially when Pacino comes into the picture, dude, you are cruising through that film. Like 3.5 hours, I did not notice it go by, which is pretty big to say in a world where like we get distracted by the drop of a dime.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was really good.
Irishman. I saw it pop up on Netflix like
Yeah,
On the
I
weekend
think it was
there?
on because it was they
Yeah.
put it out the perfect time during the American Thanksgiving.
yeah, on the weekend there. Yeah.
So throw it out on a weekend where they know everybody's home.
yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good movie.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's
Might-
good. It's
might take a
Scorsese,
chance,
man. Like,
okay.
you know, he writes a great script. And I think it was also one of those things where they just really wanted to get all those actors together.
Yeah, but I'm not a big mafia movie type of person
Yeah.
though.
And that's the thing. It's not so much about it being like a mafia thing, but mostly just this story of what happened to Jimmy Hoffa based on Frank Sheeran's like recollection of it. But I mean, whether it's true or not, who fucking knows? But the film itself is pretty good.
It's cool. It's cool. Anything else, Jamal?
Nope.
I figure we could cap on that. We've lined up a lot of movies. I'm sure there's a bunch more we can name. I mean, if we had literally just went
Oh.
through like 1 year at a time.
One last one for me. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but Cloud Atlas. I know that came out within the decade though.
Yeah, it wasn't within. Who was in that one?
Tom Hanks, Halle Berry. Oh, jeez, it's a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah. Where it was like they were jumping through time and shit like
It's
that.
essentially they're reincarnated
Yeah.
through time and everything like that.
Okay, I remember that one.
I really like that.
Yeah, I
movie.
was so on that. Like it was like I liked the idea of it, the concept. But
The book is
overall,
really
it was
good.
like-
The
it was-
book is
it was
really
bad.
good.
Yeah.
book is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about
Tom
it.
Hanks, he's in a dude. I gotta see that Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers?
man. I gotta
I'll
see
eventually
that.
see it. But I
gotta see
always, since I was a kid, I love Mr. Rogers.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
love Mr. Rogers.
you have a guy in Mr. Rogers who literally I don't know anybody who didn't like Mr. Rogers, and then you get a guy like Tom Hanks who I can't see anybody else playing Mr. Rogers. And honest to God, Tom Hanks has never let me down in a film.
Yeah.
So
You seen how you do, Mr.
Run,
Rogers?
Forrest, run.
classic.
Janai. Janai.
What was the name of that movie where he was the captain on the ship that gets like taken over by the Smallies?
I forget what it is.
Captain Phillips, no?
Is that?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
Yeah,
the
Captain
captain now, motherfucker.
That was another good movie. Fuck. Yo, Tom Hanks is a Castaway. Like, yo, he's got some films, man.
What was it? The brother, I think it was also. Was he in that movie?
But which one?
What was it called? The brother? It's a really dope movie. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know.
What was it called?
Let's-
Oh, one last one, and everyone's gonna agree with this. Logan.
What the fuck is Logan?
Yeah.
Logan.
He doesn't know Logan, so he
You
can't
don't
agree.
watch it,
What is it? Wolverine or some
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I didn't know you even.
and
came
it's
up-
less superhero than any of the movies that you
Yeah.
see. There's it's really mostly to the end.
It feels kind of like a new school Western type of movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have like your good guy who's protecting somebody and he's on the run. It's really, really good though. Really well shot. And I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, spoiler alert. I mean, come on. The way he dies.
He's dead.
Like the way he goes out though. Like he goes out the only way you would respect Wolverine to go out.
Yeah.
Like a bitch.
No, like he fucking goes out fighting and killing and murdering like a lot of people.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Jamali mad 'cause he doesn't
You
watch
tell
movies.
us, Jamali.
I have nothing else to say, bro.
Why don't watch movies? Why?
I just literally list a. I don't watch movies. You watch.
You watch fiction just like we do. You watch Harriet Tubman, and they're telling a different rendition of what actually happened in history.
First of all, I never attacked the credibility of what the fuck you watch. I just said.
You just said we watch all that superhero crap.
But it is superhero crap, even if it's
You don't attack the credibility. You
I
gave
don't.
me shit for Django.
I said I don't fuck with it. Like I'm allowed not to fuck with it. But I'm not here saying anything crazy about it. I just don't fuck with it. I'll fuck with anything Tarantino does. We've already had this conversation.
Yeah, we know you don't like Tarantino.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
What do you like?
I just told you what I like. Are you guys fucking deaf? You
All right, let's wrap.
guys are fucking annoying, bro.
Final thoughts? Not you.
Ah, 2020 look sharp, come legend.
Jason, final thoughts?
Man, no real big final thoughts. I'm just gonna go home and hopefully relax. I want to see another. I gotta see more episodes. I wonder when The Boys is coming out again. That's what I'm waiting for.
Probably not
It's
till
supposed-
next year.
Yeah, it was good, really good.
Yeah.
Wait, did you watch? We'll talk about it after.
With the challenge?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Of course I did.
Oh man.
We'll talk about that during TV.
We should make another episode.
So we're doing music or TV next week, guys?
Music.
We'll do music next
Yo, I
week?
cried.
We'll leave
last
TV
week.
for like
From the
last-
challenge?
I shed a tear.
From the
I
challenge?
shed a tear.
No
man.
fucking way you
I
did.
did. I felt so fucking mad.
Oh, come on, bro. You knew it was coming.
Fuck Leroy. I hate that guy now.
It's not even his fault.
Fuck Leroy. You little fucking.
We'll talk about it when we do TV.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that part.
Dude, the finale's tomorrow.
No, the
Or part
beginning,
one of it.
Part one of it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a 3-part series.
Oh, it's going to be great. Either
I
way.
hope one of them pass out. Fuck them
Dude's a
niggas.
hater.
Hope they don't win shit.
Save it, man. Save
I
it.
hate. You don't
Save
understand.
it. Hold that hate.
But I love what CT did. He reclaimed his.
Yo,
glory.
save it. Yo, Lodi Ting, man. Low it, man.
Talk about it after. Talk about it
Low
after.
it.
All right, yo. I'm out. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you guys next week, bro. Peace.
As always, you know, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Don't Be Mad Pod and on Facebook at Don't Be Mad Podcast. But thank you, Jamali, for taking care of the outro.
Well, you gotta go somewhere.
I gotta go. Home,
She is calling.
Who's calling? No one's calling my phone, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace, guys.
Take care.